Hi, we're on page 69 of our Journeys Reader's Notebook, and today we're talking about verb tenses. So please make sure that you're on page 69. And we will start first by talking about what a verb is. A verb describes action. All right. So we want to know about when that action is taking place. When we talk about verb tenses, we want to, when does that action take place, or how does it take place? And if you'll see, it gives us different choices. Okay. Now, when we say tense, it's past, present, future. That's the tense. Okay, that's the time part of it. But there's also the sequence aspect of verb tense. Okay, sequence. That's first, next, last. That's when they're talking about things happening in order, in sequence. Okay. And they're also talking about condition or state. That's the condition that something is in, or the state that something is in. They don't mean like Ohio or West Virginia, those kind of states. We're talking about like the state of shock. I'm in a state of shock over this whole thing, whatever. Okay, so that kind of state. It's the condition that something's in. Uh, I think the best way to do this would be really to talk about the top part, then we'll go over a couple on the bottom part, and I'm going to let you guys get finished on this on your own. Okay, verb tense. Verb tense can help convey time, sequences, conditions, or states. And for each of the following sentences, it's asking you to identify whether the verb tenses are helping to convey time. Convey means talk about. So identify whether the verb tenses are talking about time, sequence, condition, or state. So it's really those three: time, sequence, or condition. Okay, the state that something's in. Those two are the same thing anyhow. So, all right, let's look at this. We walk through the forest in search of the tree kangaroos. The subject of this is we. And what are we doing? We walk. We walk through the forest in search of tree kangaroos. Now, what do you guys think? Is that talking about time? Is it talking about order of something happening, like sequence, or the state of something, or the condition, the condition that something is in? It's talking about time, okay? Because we walk through the forest. That's it, okay? It didn't. We walked. We didn't. We are walking. We didn't. We're not going to walk. It's just we walk. All right. So that's only talking about time, and that's all we're asking you to do is pick one of those three things. The verb tense, just the different types of verb tense, okay? So let's look at number two. It says, we flew to Papua New Guinea and will drive to the camp. So they've already flown. We flew. That's the past tense. We flew to Papua New Guinea. That's already happened. And will drive to camp. That hasn't happened yet, has it? So we're talking about two different times. It's first and then. So this one we would write down below here in the blank. It's not talking about time. It's not talking about the condition or something that something's in. It's talking about the sequence, because it goes from we flew, already flown, to Papua New Guinea. We're here. And will drive to camp. We're not in the camp yet. So we flew and then will drive. That's sequence. First, next, last, right? Okay. I think we ought to go over the third one really quick, all right? Just so we can use the rest of these as examples, all right? The men had to capture the animal before examining it. Yes. The verb tense here. It's not talking about time, okay? It's not talking about sequence. It's talking about condition. I'm going to go in through my phone and let you guys finish the rest of this on your own. Thank you very much. Get a hold of me if you have any questions.